crypto.
And
then.
No more and then.
And then. All right.
Get it out.
Everything.
Get it out.
I was going to say.
Put it down.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I'm Martelle, and with me always is Mike and Randy and DJ at the Mac Shack. What's up, guys?
You always say with me always, but it's changed so much.
Yes, I know, but I'm always here. So
Well, if two
with
princes
me always.
kneel before you,
Yeah.
you've come to the right podcast.
If two princes,
If two princes kneel before you. Actually, it's two princes kneel before you.
oh,
My
Charles and the actual
my
prince.
cousin went and saw those guys live, and he said it was the worst show he's ever seen. I was like, really?
Oh, really? A one-hit wonder? Who would have thought?
I mean, no, they had 2 hits.
Did they?
Yeah.
Little Miss Can't Be
Yeah.
Wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
Little Miss can't be
I forgot
wrong.
about
How
that
about
one.
that? Yeah, exactly. Everybody
Yeah,
hop
every once in a while.
I think
Everybody
I
hop in
mentioned a
your,
one-hit wonder.
Yeah,
everybody hop in your Wayback Mystery Machine.
yeah. I wonder what county fair they're playing.
Right.
Ohio.
Exactly. The same one as
Zucchini
Cage the
Fest.
Elephant,
Yeah.
right? Exactly.
Oh,
Lancaster.
I love Cage the Elephant.
Like another
That
one.
was
Lancaster
when they
Festival.
first
Yeah.
hit. That was the best live
That's
show I'd
Wilson
ever
Phillips
seen.
this year, isn't
Really?
it?
Oh,
I think
dude,
so.
we went and saw him first at the the Newport, and we were
Okay.
like, we got in like first. We were like one of the first in line, so everybody like goes in to flood the pit, and we're old. And I was like, yeah, no, we'll stand up here on the rail.
There was a pit at a Cage the Elephant show?
Well, it's like, have you been to the Newport? It's all standing
I mean,
rooms. There's
yeah,
like
right.
down, you got the down
Okay, so.
the pit area.
The pit area. Okay.
Well, actually, it was
The area
It wasn't a pit
formerly
like
known
thrash
as-
metal pit,
Right.
but people were getting down. And the dude
There's-
climbed up on the
there's more
balcony, jumped
swaying.
into the crowd. They put on a great
Yeah, I was gonna say like I'm trying to think of like any songs that I know besides the one that was on the radio, and I'm like
The one that was
they
on
don't-
Borderlands?
Yeah, they don't really strike me as the kind of
No, they had a few heavy hits, not
band
hard
that
rock.
you would
A lot of leaning against each other.
crack,
then,
crack
Yeah,
skulls
man.
too.
Yeah, man.
Either way, we were old, so I was like, we just stood on the rail, but it was a good show. And then we went and saw him again at the LC for free. My uncle's like, hey, your little cousin wants to go to this, and I don't.
Nothing says you've really made it like throwing on a free show.
No, they got paid.
Oh, okay.
My uncle paid for our tickets because
Oh,
he's like,
gotcha. Okay.
Our
I'm
little
not-
cousin
I don't
was
wanna do
15.
this.
Well, our little cousin was 15, and she wanted to go, and he's like, I can't. No, he had to work, and he's like, so I'll pay for yours and Jay. You know, Jay that was here a couple months ago. Pay for your guys' tickets if you go kind of run security for. I was like, okay, and he's like, and dinner, and I was like, deal. Yeah,
and
no problem. So I get a
Supersize me.
concert, and it was a 4-band concert. All 4 bands were good. Hit up a drive-through on his dime. I was like, hey, I can do that.
drive-through.
Drive-through.
I mean,
Well,
give me a steak.
I mean, dinner.
Yeah.
Hey, beggars can't be
Sonic,
choosers.
right? I mean,
I'll take the crave case,
I'll
please.
have- yeah, exactly.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with a crave case.
yeah, the next day you're shitting
But
great,
that day,
gray
there
goo.
ain't nothing wrong with a crave case.
Right through a screen door.
Yeah, gray goo through a screen door. It's
The
like
reason we
gelatin.
Call them sliders.
Yeah.
Pudding.
Slide in, slide out.
I mean, you know, if you got to prep for a colonoscopy, I mean,
There you go.
Colon blow in a crave case.
Ooh. Get the jalapeno.
Yeah, it'll
Oh,
get you going. So, what have you been up to, buddy?
Tingles twice.
I mean, the last time I was here, I was unemployed. I feel like I was unemployed for like 18 months during the pandemic. I mean, like the world almost ended, and then it didn't end,
Thanks, Obama.
right? And then it, yeah. Well, that was. I mean, that wasn't even. We've been through like 2 presidents since then.
Yeah.
It's still funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always going to be funny, right? Thanks. We'll have to come up with something new. I mean, we can't thank Trump or Biden for anything. So,
No.
No.
I mean, I guess like the memes, right?
Thanks, Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
Memes,
exactly.
The memes have been great,
We
and the
could-
stand-up has been great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When Shane Gillis said, I think that Biden's the first president you can punch assassinate, that was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard said about any president ever.
I'm surprised Secret Service didn't reach out to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone just got a phone call and a letter and maybe like, you know,
Knock on the door.
package in the mail.
Nice.
But yeah, man. So that's been it. Just been doing my thing, guys. So I brought. I don't know at what point in your show you generally start bringing out the libations. But
Yes.
About 2 hours ago.
I brought
Yeah.
a couple things to. Well, I wasn't here 2 hours ago, so
Neither
I'm
was
late. But
I may or
I
may
brought
not
a
have
couple
had
things
couple
to try.
cocktails already.
None of them are bourbons. So Mike wasn't around the last time. So I haven't been drinking for a long time.
Hey,
Okay.
welcome to your show.
Thanks.
And
Yeah.
it was like around
Christmas.
abouts the time that we were that I was doing podcasts with you the first go round
Okay, yeah.
was when I had first kind of started like tasting some different things. And I remember reaching out to you guys and asking about bourbons, like, hey, recommend some bourbons for me, because I wanted to try bourbon. And what I've learned since then is that I'm not a bourbon guy.
You are. You just don't know it yet.
Well, every time I try it, it just tastes like soap. And I've tried like the cheap shit.
Soap.
And I've tried like the really expensive stuff, and it always
Don't
tastes
get
like
bourbon
he's
that's
got-
made with
cilantro.
cilantro.
Are
I
you
always-
drinking Basil Hayden?
No, I always just feel like I got caught swearing, and my mom is washing my mouth out with aloe vera. So
I mean, we've got some options here that probably not taste like soap.
I mean, like, look, it tastes good in my mouth, and then I swallow it, and I'm like, why is...
You're
Start
not-
hiccuping bubbles.
Yeah.
You're not
Like
supposed to put
Pinocchio or
soap in it.
I don't. Like, I mean, and like sometimes I on purpose
Dishwashers
use a
have a
dirty,
rinse
I use a
cycle,
dirty
too.
glass
Yeah.
on purpose. Just I'm like, this can't possibly taste like soap.
He's using that glass that sits on the back of the stove that was full of bacon grease.
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you.
Now, there's
I
nothing
will tell
wrong
you
with
that
that would make good bourbon.
I do really, really like a lot of bourbon drinks. I love old fashions.
The mixed drinks.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I like. There's at J. Alexander's. There's a drink called the Doppelganger there that's freaking tastic. I really, really love it.
Mike's got to know.
I think that's a bourbon drink, but it's whatever.
We
it
can
is,
make it one.
It's fantastic.
So
So,
you put bourbon in it, it's a bourbon drink.
but I have tried a lot of other things, and I've brought 4 selections to try on this episode and the next, and just
For sure.
like kind of show you guys some of the things that I like.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
All right, so the one back there is my favorite tequila, and it's Avion. So I like the silver tequilas because you get the most sort of the citrusy
Yep.
flavor with those. You don't like. I actually don't like the kind of the smoky like reposados and
Individuals,
añejos,
Añejos. Yeah.
because I feel like the thing that makes tequila is like that citrus
And
kind of flavor. I usually put it over a little bit of ice. I like it chilled, but it's okay.
I'm going to finger these up for you.
It's okay. However you guys like it.
Well,
go ahead.
We don't know how we like it.
So
Never had it.
I like tequila straight and over ice. I also like it with a bit of salt.
Yeah, so typically I have it with the Avion I like the best because you really get that citrusy pop. I think this bottle goes most of the stuff I buy at Chateau up in Polaris, and
I like that place.
yeah,
it is I think this bottle was like a $55 bottle.
that's not bad at all.
No, that's not bad for a good.
For a good tequila.
But the other
Any
thing
good
I thought we
drink.
could do, since we're going to be tasting some things together,
that smells good.
is what is your
Ooh.
what's your favorite generic toast? Like, obviously there's like personalized toasts at weddings.
Just
and stuff
butter.
like that.
Yeah. Slancha is mine.
Slancha? Okay,
Yeah.
so like my dad always said, here's to those that wish us well, and all the rest can go to hell. So,
Over the lips, past the tongue, look out the stomach, here it comes.
yeah, there we go. All
Here's to
right.
honor.
let's get
Jump on her and
wasted.
stay
Cheers.
on her.
This.
I was about ready to do a shot, man. I was like about to pour it. I was like, wait, slow down.
I
We
like
got
it.
2 shows to do.
I like tequilas. I'm starting to get more into tequilas.
Same. For
And-
so many years, like having worked in bars, tequila shots are well whiskey, margaritas are sour mix, and
Yeah.
it's
What got me into tequila at all was we were at Habaneros, and their frozen margs are to die for, in my opinion. But somebody said, let's do a shot. So I go to the bartender, and he's like, hey, S.A., what you want? No, not like that.
You're
It's
not
actually,
allowed to ask him for anything else if he talks to you like that.
It was,
Ask
it was
him for
actually a
tequila.
really cute little.
what would you like to
message
give me?
You can have anything you want as long as it's
As
tequila.
long as
Right.
it's tequila, right.
Instead of Coyote Ugly, it's like Quixote Ugly.
Don Quixote
I'm
ugly.
proud of that one. That was
That was a
good.
good one. That was a good one.
No, but the lady there, the fine young lady, recommended a Jose Cuervo Blanco, and
I'm over here miking it.
oh, okay, the Jose Cuervo Blanco. I was surprised because I was never really into just straight tequila before, but the Blanco was really flavorful. I thought very aromatic,
Yep.
and I was like, huh, that's maybe I like this stuff. That's pretty good,
Yeah.
and that's what this reminds me of.
Yeah, this is very.
Smooth.
It's light and crisp. Like I've had some that are just like
Yeah.
Tequila. Smooth.
Right.
Yeah, and you breathe fire for
Right.
5 minutes
the-
afterwards.
What's the proof on that?
So this is
86.
well, so it's Avion tequila, silver, small batch from Highland Agave. It is crisp, fruit forward, and smooth, and it's 80 proof.
I almost said 80, and I was like, it's got to be different.
And Surgeon's General warning and all that other stuff. Drink responsibly.
Crap, I'm
Barcodes
pregnant.
and whatever.
Again.
I hate it.
But I
Still.
like a silver. I like the Blancos, and then
So what's the difference between a silver and a Blanco?
Age.
age.
Is that it?
Well,
I
Blanco
seriously, I
and
don't.
Blanco
I know,
and silver,
like,
I think
nothing
they're-
about.
I think
They're
that
probably the same.
yeah,
I was
the one's
reading
Spanish.
about them, and I believe that like the silver Blanco, all of those like clear ones are basically not aged. Like
Yeah.
they're maybe 3 months old.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
super like even the aged, the most aged of tequilas is like 2, maybe 3 years old. Like it just
Yeah, I
does
was
not
gonna
get aged
yeah.
in the same way that
They throw it in a barrel. Like the yellow ones are the ones that are aged. I can't remember what.
But they're only
Reposado.
aged. They're
Yeah,
only aged like
Reposado.
6 months
Yeah.
to 2
and,
years.
Añejo.
and añejo.
Yeah, those ones get aged
Yep.
for a certain amount of time.
I was
and
watching-
then-
Yeah.
and I like those too. Those are nice. I don't remember who it was that it was a bourbon barrel aged tequila.
Interesting.
It was interesting. I wouldn't
Yeah.
buy it again.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd be feeling that. But here's the other thing that's interesting about tequila is that you can only call it tequila if it's made in that area of Mexico. It's
Yeah.
it's
like-
protected. It's a protected label. So
It's like champagne.
When I was down in Texas, I went to a distillery called Ray Leon's, and they make rum and other stuff, but they make an agave liquor, but they have to call it agave spirits. They're not allowed to call it's tequila, but they're not allowed to call it that because they're in Texas.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to call it tequila.
No,
No.
Okay.
because
It has to be from the tequila
It has to
region.
be
Oh, okay.
from that area, and because it's protected by like the world. I don't know what the governing body of that is called, but it's like a World Trade Organization. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it's the same law for the most part that like Kentucky bourbon
yeah,
has
right.
to be in Kentucky. You can't call it Kentucky straight bourbon,
Champagne.
even if it's
You said it,
champagne.
yep.
And then there was something else. Malort. Malort can only be called Malort if it comes out of Chicago.
Yep, I believe that.
I don't think anybody's fighting for that title. Nobody's like, this is my Malort that I made in Wyoming.
I mean, could be. Basically, they just opened up the bottom of a trash can and
Yeah.
poured it into a bottle.
Yeah, so
sounds
the
awful.
one tequila I have like
Hold
shit
on,
to
have
make.
you never had Malort?
I don't even know what it is. It doesn't sound. I mean, like
It's become a
forgive
rite of
me if I don't
passage.
jump out of my seat. To
No,
try it after-
you should have tried it, but it's become a rite of passage on our show that everybody has to try Malort, at least taste
So,
it.
I have a Cuervo traditional añejo, and it was aged in New American oak and in Irish single malt whiskey barrels.
Ooh. We can give that a shot too. We'll just go tequila for tequila.
Works for me.
Agave juice for agave juice.
Is that so? That's an añejo you
Yeah.
said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On the mic.
I do like that one. I've been doing Terramana, which is the rocks,
Yeah.
and then Hornitos, which I call horny toes.
Toads.
Horny toads. Yep.
No, horny toes. TOES. You got little horny feet. There.
That's interesting.
I know.
I prefer
like-
thinking of little toads that are
So
horny.
like Velociraptor
Yes,
tequila.
I'm lightly pouring because I need to quit drinking. I drank so much this weekend.
Well, I mean, I got 3 other things for you to try.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm only pouring like half
Oh,
ounce.
that still smells very fruity.
This has more of a. You can smell that oak,
I mean, you can, but
that oakiness.
It smells great, though. That's a great smell.
Oh, it's very oaky on the
Oh.
taste too. Almost like a syrupy.
That's-
and then pepper.
that's tasty though.
That's good.
That's like maybe my favorite of the
That's almost got a
brown tequilas I've ever had. That goes really good with the
cigar. That's what I was thinking.
Sheesh, man, that's a really great mix. That makes that cigar taste very, very sweet.
Yeah, it does.
Wow. Okay, so that's a great
DJ's never coming back.
No, that's we were just saying while you're out there, this is a fantastic flavor profile and pairs very well with the. DJ and I are smoking Acid Blondies by Drew Estates.
because we don't like real cigars.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
like candy.
That's right.
These are
That's
the Virginia
sweeter
Slim
than
120s.
Because we're fat
Sweet,
kids, and
it
fat
has
kids
a
like
peppery
sweet things.
Yeah.
note to it.
But they're quality cigars still.
That's true.
These are quality. They are. They're wrapped. They're
man,
real. It's not filler
Like
tobacco.
on the scale of like flavored cigars, these are like at the very top.
These
This
are
is
not your
exactly
grape
a
white
Swisher.
owls.
This is not a Swisher.
Right.
Well,
it's,
no.
it's not goofy grape.
But
yeah.
But like, look, here's the thing. I like a Perfecto. I've got a whole box of them at home. So
I'm not going to bag on anybody. Martelle's buys really nice cigars. They're expensive. Some I like. Some taste like they've already been smoked 3 times, but
It's because I did.
and then
And I put it back together.
Yeah.
pack all the ashes.
I
Makes a little
actually,
paste out of some cornstarch and
Like I
sticks
was-
all the butts together.
like I was telling you guys when I first came in, I actually, started my cigar and pipe journey at about the same time that I started my drinking alcohol journey
Love for liquor.
late in life. And I was trying to get in touch with my ethnic side and went out and got a pack of Black and Milds. And I guess I don't just look white. I don't like.
Really?
Your taste buds are white, too?
I wasn't really feeling it, man. Like I mean, like they smell fantastic, but I lit one and I was
Do
like,
they smell fantastic or nostalgic for you?
no, they smell fantastic. I was like, I would like
like,
this and
I
like
could-
walk it through my house. It smells so good in here with this
I know
thing.
exactly what you're talking
But
about.
it like,
yeah, they're,
but when I
oof.
inhaled it, or I mean, not taking it, but like when I put it into my mouth, I was like, this
Oh,
tastes like I am smoking hot air.
you're smoking cardboard and like
There's no
the worst.
no, there was
and
no
rat
flavor
feces.
at
Pipe
all.
tobacco.
There was
Yeah.
nothing. There
Like,
was like
There's literal cardboard
Yeah, I
in
was
their,
like, this is-
in their cigars.
You've always said you're black from here to here.
right. I'm getting
Just so you guys don't know, DJ's dad, although he's kind of glaring on your YouTube TV,
Yeah.
computer, whatever screen, his dad is black. I've met him. Biological
It's his
father.
parole officer.
that's what the kid asked me in middle school. Hey man, is that your PO? I'm like, dude, what? No, it's my dad.
Now that DJ's older, they look at his dad and go, "This year accountant, this year attorney."
Yeah.
Well, my dad might actually. The first one, my dad would probably answer yes to because I do help him with his finances.
Oh,
Your people are good people,
All
man.
right.
So-
And don't just mean black people. I mean your specific black people.
I looked up the doppelganger. It is Angel's Envy, Di Serono, Candied Cherry, and Fever Tree Ginger Ale.
Yeah.
up until last night, I had all of those, or this weekend, I had all of those things because I drank half a bottle of Angel Envy.
And it is.
Wow.
Friday night,
I mean, it's sweet.
the port wine or the rye?
Like
port wine.
So obviously it's very sweet, but it is fantastic. It's like, so I am one of those dudes that like I drink everything on ice because unless the outdoor temperature has a negative integer in it, I'm not interested in drinking anything warm. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. So when the thing that I like the least about any of the alcohol that I've had is that it makes me feel flushed. And so I don't think that I've ever really been drunk because as soon as I start to feel a little bit of flush, I stop because I hate that feeling.
Oh, you need to work past that.
Well,
you need to muscle through it.
I'm a little bit of a quitter, I guess. So, so that drink is like the perfect sort of like refreshing, have a cocktail with dinner, before dinner, just kind of like take the
I
edge
love
off.
almost anything with ginger ale or ginger
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah, I'm not a big ginger beer fan, but
So
ginger
here
ale
is
I can do.
here's the second offering today. This is Kill Devil rum,
Ooh, pecan.
and this is you can only get this in the Outer Banks.
Yes,
Yes.
I've had this.
Okay. Have you had this before?
No, but I
Okay.
see it every time I go into the liquor store. I'll be there in 3 weeks.
This is my favorite rum. This makes fantastic cocktails, but
Already rinsed.
it absolutely has a. You'll definitely taste the pecan and honey in this. So if you guys want to,
You want some ice?
Yeah, I do.
I want to try how you try it.
Just start over there with
Yep.
DJ. He can pour himself and then just pass the ice and the rum around. So, what have you been up to over the past 2 weeks, Randy?
Past 2 weeks.
We haven't recorded in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. It's trying to think. I'm trying to think what happened yesterday. Watching a lot of the Reds games, taking naps, trying to start a business. Watching people argue online.
Yeah.
I don't comment anymore like I used to. I just peruse for my own entertainment.
Oh, that's so much fun.
That is a sign of growth and maturity, especially for
I think
us
I'm just-
Columbus racing kids. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like that was impossible.
Well, and some of it's with some of this old CR guys still.
Of course it is, because not everybody's grown up.
And yeah, I don't know if it's maturity or I'm just getting older and fatter and I'm tired.
Well, that is also a sign of maturity.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm mature. I'm
So
extremely
mature.
mature right now. Yeah, no, I just it's funny. So every once in a while, I'll just share a meme or just like play devil's advocate, but not in a targeted way like it used to be. Very much
Sure.
go get them.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, well, what about this though? And then I just sit back and watch another 3 hours worth of comment. Like I'll check back later. I'll catch up. Go work some and come back.
Talk
Like
amongst yourselves.
then I'm like, oh, I'm sitting on the toilet. Oh, people did respond. But yeah, no, I've just been chilling. Judd finished his baseball or t-ball season.
Okay.
He's got a year of t-ball left, and they changed it. So this year, every kid gets 3 pitches before they bring out the tee.
Oh, interesting.
Our boy
Okay.
hit the ball, at least made contact in every single game this year.
Nice.
That's
And
awesome.
he finished off yesterday with 2 base hits. And one of them was a solid shot from home to third. And if you guys know Judd, well, nobody. You guys don't know Judd.
No.
He's tiny. He's the smaller of our 2 kids, and he cracked one down to the third baseman, and he's fast. So yeah, it's
Do you have a kid that's tiny and fast?
he takes after best side of the family.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like, are the bases like downhill?
Definitely.
'Cause I would believe
Tuck
that.
and roll. Tuck and roll.
Right.
Somehow every base is downhill.
Yeah, in a straight line.
It's like it's non-Euclidean baseball. That's what we call it.
Yeah, and he's got another year of
Built
t-ball
on the
left.
side of the hill. Not many people get second to third. Yeah.
Huck started drum lessons, so he's also tapping into DJ's inner roots.
Well, you know.
Judd's
African
about to play.
drums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they call them,
bongos.
African drums.
Bongos.
And then, and then Judd's going to play, well, it's flag football at his age right now, but he's about to start that up. So that's what I've been,
Cool.
that and stuff around the house, man.
That sounds great.
Selling stuff, organizing,
Cool.
middle-aged
Has
white
anybody-
man's life.
Has anybody tried this yet?
Oh, I have not. Well, DJ.
Cheers.
Well, DJ has.
Cheers.
I think I put too much ice in. My rum to ice ratio was off.
Yeah, I think so.
'Cause
But-
I'm-
Oh,
It's
that's
good.
good. That's good. It's good. I got another rum we can compare that to if we're going rum for rum and tequila for tequila.
did you bring her with you?
I did.
Oh,
Right here in this bag. Would you like to see it?
we can do that.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this while I'm...
Yeah. So
I
is fantastic.
definitely get the honey.
Yeah.
For sure. It is a sweeter rum.
yes,
They make a silver one as well that I've never tried, but it also has great ratings. I just like the honey and the pecan better. So
I've had this before. The first time I had it, I was not a fan. I don't know if it was I was expecting something different, and I got it at a bar, so I was like,
Yeah.
oh, just
That one.
I'll do that. And I didn't realize it was a pecan and honey.
Right.
It was just
Those
give me the
Okay.
the rum, and I was like, ooh, no.
yeah.
You weren't expecting...
I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
it. This
Well-
time around, like I said, my ice to rum ratio I think is off. It's still really good, like knowing what it is and what to expect.
Expecting a regular rum and getting that would absolutely
Yeah.
throw me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was accustomed to like Bacardi, and somebody gave me that, I'd be like, oh,
Or
Ugh.
even Captain
What's wrong with
Morgan
this?
or
Say,
whatever.
Captain,
Or-
just a spiced rum.
yeah.
Or coconut rum.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's
I've done
nasty.
it, but it's not...
Coconut
So-
rum and pineapple. Yeah, the diabetes special. Fucking delicious.
Sign me up.
I
But
drank.
This makes fantastic. So
I would pay a
make,
foot for that. Got him.
I like to make
It's even good
like
the
dark and
second
stormies,
background.
right?
Yeah.
So ginger beer, simple syrup, lime.
I wish you lived closer to me.
Bitters.
That sounds
and-
great.
With rum. It is fantastic.
Of course, if you lived like next door, I'd probably be on your back
rum
porch
old-fashioned would be
every
good.
day when you
Yeah.
get home from work. Like, DJ,
That would be.
Oh no, I
Let's-
haven't.
Look, I think that'd be fine.
I'd be waiting with cigars like,
I'd be
let's
cool with
go.
I'd probably end up smoking some cigars more often than.
I prefer my pipe.
So this is
For smoking
40%. So it's 80 proof.
80 proof too.
Only available down in the Outer Banks area,
I've heard of it.
and it's
They make
it's good.
other expressions too. I think they make a vodka or gin too.
So I don't know about that. I just know about the two rums, like the silver and this. And there's sometimes when we go down there and it's sold out. Like they don't. It's
gone.
You know what I mean? If you go in season, a lot of times the ABC stores are out. I'll tell you what. I brought a bottle home.
The fact that you call it the ABC store
That's-
shows your ethnicity.
They
Well, that's what they are.
Right
That's
by the
actually
check
what they
cashing
are.
place. I know that's what they
Yeah.
are, but that's not what people call them most times these days.
We'll go down to the liquor store.
yeah, the old liquor store, the state stove.
Go down to the Packy.
But I play cards with a lot of guys up in Marion, and one time I brought a bottle, and we ended up killing the bottle in one night with all the poker guys, and everybody was like, "When are you going back to Outer Banks?" And I said, "Well, I'll be back in the fall."
Don't you know I live there?
And the next time I went, 12 guys asked me to bring them back a bottle, so I was essentially racketeering this stuff
Hack
from.
muling.
It's just you're just
Yeah.
a mule.
I was,
Yeah, that's
I was
fine.
like, oh, so this is how NASCAR got
What's
started.
impressive is
Yeah, exactly. So no, they.
you're like, what are you driving now?
I've got the Hyundai Genesis.
Yeah, just like
Rear-wheel
NASCAR.
drive,
Yeah.
430 horsepower. I was like, hey man, just put it in the trunk. We'll beat them up.
What's impressive is he keistered all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That explains the color.
I made 20% on the case.
So they only make rum. They make a silver rum, the pecan, a spiced rum,
Ugh.
and
Can't
then
do
they
spiced
do
rums.
the shipwreck series, which are usually like kind of single barrel.
You just did a spice rum a few weeks ago and loved it.
Yeah.
That Captain 100.
That's different.
And then
That's like a
barrel select.
Stop moving my goalposts, Randy.
That's
Damn it.
No, that
I'm trying to kick this field goal.
the limited release or the reserve releases or whatever.
Well, that's supposed
are
to be on the
fine.
shelves now.
But but it's not just your run of the mill. Go and grab a bottle of coconut or of spiced rum and
I told Beth to go get some of that, and she's like, "They only have the giant bottles," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's still on the
it
shelf,
doesn't
though."
go bad.
yeah, it lasts forever.
I'm like, "It's on the shelf, though."
Unlike some bourbons we know.
Yeah. So you said you have a bottle of rum.
Yeah, I told you guys I got something for your birthdays, and then
didn't
I
have-
forgot
And then
it.
you forgot it.
I also got a bottle of this for my birthday.
Did you guys both have a birthday on the same day?
Our birthdays
It's
are all
like-
within
it's
weeks
within
of each
a
other.
Oh,
week.
really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
he's first on the 18th. He's the 24th.
Oh,
Second.
well, happy
22nd.
birthday to all of you. I brought you alcohol to try.
Hey,
Awesome.
thanks, DJ.
That's
I'm
a great
gifting you
gift.
with my presents.
Mount Gay. God, this is so gay.
So, from my perspective, all I saw was gay eclipse.
well,
And
yes.
I was like, all right, well,
So this is Mount Gay Eclipse Heritage Blend, crisp and aromatic. It's still blended and bottled, and then this one,
is this a chicken on the front of it?
No.
it's an
No,
island.
Oh, it's an
the
island. Okay,
It's
all right.
Mount Gay Island.
I thought it was like a little, like,
You would see fried
I
chicken.
thought it looks
It
like
looks
a,
like a
it looks
peep.
like a
yeah, it looks like a
does.
peep,
It looks
right?
like a
Okay,
chick.
so there you go. It's not just me.
It looks like a peep.
Yeah, so this right here-
that's Mount
Chicks,
Gay
man.
Island.
This
Okay.
is blended and distilled in traditional copper pots and column stills that matured in American whiskey casks. So this is not the Mount Gay Black we had before,
Which is really good.
which is fantastic. But this is aged in whiskey casks too. So I thought, I don't recall us trying that.
Well, the Mount Gay Black is aged in bourbon
barrels.
barrel casks.
These are in whiskey casks,
which is there's the difference.
it makes an iconic
All right,
rum
I believe
punch
you.
or can be enjoyed with your favorite mixer. No sugar added. Please drink responsibly.
Thank God, because
My favorite mixer is a glass.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's-
So this is just 80 proof. It's just something I saw that we hadn't tried, but it was finished in. Unless you read the back of the bottle, you don't know it's finished in whiskey cask. It don't say it on the front like the Mountain
like the
Gay
other one
Black
does.
does.
Yeah.
So I happened to catch it, and I was like, "Well, it might suck. It might be awesome. I'm going to get us a bottle of it each."
Did you hear that bottle crack open?
The twist top, but it was also only $19.99. So happy birthday!
Hey, thank you.
I appreciate it.
he
Thanks.
said, you can tell its quality when it cracks when you open it.
Yeah, when it sounds like a
Give me
chiropractor.
a ice bucket, please.
Do you want just a big one?
No,
So we can get you a
Hey,
speaker
no.
glass one.
No.
no,
I
thank
want
you.
these tiny little
I
things.
like the little ones.
This is a little fella. He's
I don't
just a little
choke on
guy.
them.
He's just a
way-
little guy.
This way I don't choke on them.
So what do you
Hi,
what,
I'm Chris Hansen. Why don't you have a seat right here?
what have you been up to for the past 2 weeks, Mike?
I couldn't tell you what I was doing 2 weeks ago because it was 2 weeks ago. I honestly don't remember.
Over the last 2 weeks.
Just keep swimming.
Yeah, fucking A. Last weekend we couldn't record because I had to go to Detroit for my company.
Détroit.
Yeah, for my company party, which was just a 5-hour
How you're
booze
actually
cruise.
supposed to
Yeah.
pronounce it, by the
I'm
way.
sure
It's,
it
it's
is.
a
And that
French-
was
it's a
fine.
French city.
Yeah.
So.
It was fine. I had a good time. You know, they put us up in a hotel and, you know,
Did all the things.
did the things and then
good.
came home.
Yeah, that's tasty.
Yeah,
We
we.
this one.
So
Do you spend a lot of time in Detroit? I like Detroit. I was actually surprised when I took that on as a territory. I expected it to be like RoboCop. Detroit is actually a city I'd rather spend time in than Cleveland or Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, I don't mind.
I
Cleveland's
mean-
a shithole.
Lowered expectations.
I mean, I
How you
look.
said like some fantastic.
Coming
least
thing
we're
down
ever
not
to
done.
Detroit. Yeah.
When you hit me with Cleveland,
We're
or
not
Cincinnati,
Detroit.
I mean, like, look, it's
I'd rather
not
spend time in Circleville than Cleveland or Cincinnati.
not for
I'd rather
nothing.
spend time on Parsons Avenue than Cleveland.
I would rather spend
Yeah,
time in
somebody just got killed
Cincinnati
there
because
again.
it's this close to Kentucky.
Half of it is Kentucky
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right, exactly.
and Skyline.
But I think that there's Detroit's still got sort of like a bad rap, right? You know,
They're coming
like we
back.
all grew up and saw like RoboCop, and I expected like SUX 5000s driving down the street, like people like shooting each other, guy over the corner getting murked, and
See,
I was
I
like, no,
saw
that's
that.
actually more like Over the Rhine to me. That's not even
I
like
saw
Detroit's
that,
not even
but
like
I-
that anymore.
I also saw 8 Mile. So maybe if you just say this side of
Well,
7 Mile,
again,
you're safe.
like
Little
8
buffer
Mile
zone.
is like that movie took place in
the
the
trailer park.
Don't tell me how
80s
old
and
I am.
90s,
Don't
bro.
tell me how old I
Like,
am.
I mean,
Don't you do that to me. Don't you come
And
on
it-
my
you know,
show,
it's-
our show.
It's a thing.
put that curse on
That
me,
is a
Mickey Mouse.
thing. You know, there are bad parts of every town.
They're bad parts of Lancaster.
look, I'm not
Most
saying
of
that
it.
there are no bad parts in Detroit. There are like the first sort of like concentric circle of urban.
They call
area.
that the outer belt.
It's
like
still,
Columbus.
It's still rough. It's
Yeah.
still rough, but like
Down by the waterfront, they're doing a real good job.
but it's
Yeah, they've
Yeah,
been working on
for
that.
years
nice.
they've been trying to bring it around.
You got the flats that died and came back twice at least.
what in Cleveland.
Yeah.
yeah. Cleveland's
then
not.
the
Look, Cleveland's
warehouse
not terrible.
district.
Yeah,
and-
and the
Detroit, where we mix gentrification with resuscitation.
But look,
It dies, we keep bringing it back.
Look, not for nothing, but the only place I've ever been robbed at gunpoint was Pittsburgh. So,
Oh, well.
and I was in Cranberry, which
Shit.
is apparently like the
That's-
Bel Air part of.
a nice area.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
well,
Pittsburgh.
that's a good place to rob people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want
mean-
to rob people in the bad parts. They ain't got no money.
Yeah.
I used to
They
hang
saw
out
your
in Pittsburgh
Hyundai
all
and
the
were like,
time.
this dude,
Yeah.
he's balling.
This guy right
That's why
here.
this guy's driving
with
on.
the 2012 Hyundai.
Yeah.
Let's rob him.
Yeah.
He clearly doesn't give a
Get
damn.
that white motherfucker.
Right.
Look at it. You got 12 bottles of rum in here, too. Shit, we hit the jackpot.
He said he can't report it because that shit's stolen too. He's like, who's the best person to rob? A drug dealer? Why? What's he gonna do? Report it? Start calling the cops?
So I like this.
Yeah.
It is way different.
Yeah.
It is.
Way different.
Super
Yeah,
different.
it's a very
This
a
is-
very different taste.
This is
Yes.
sweet.
yeah.
Like this, this needs to be a mixer for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
this-
I couldn't drink this straight.
So that
I
like,
could do as much as I did straight, but yes,
Yeah.
I
that
would have
feels like
It
to
is
make
sweet.
pina coladas out of it.
yeah. That definitely tastes like that's a. Like I don't know if it's maybe like the pecan, but the pecan and the other one almost adds almost like a
Balance.
Yeah, but even
Yeah.
like a squeeze of lime, in
like
this
almost like a
would
little
be-
burn.
Yeah.
It needs a little
Like a-
acid to cut the sweetness.
Like that.
You need some saline.
Oh, not with that. But you
it's
can
around
have
here
some.
somewhere.
No, I'm going to try it with ice, see if it miles down the.
But I just got back from Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I had a grand old time.
Good.
So
At the Grand Ole Opry?
new, we went down to the Bourbon Trail.
Billy
nice.
Strings.
The Grand Ole Opry's in Tennessee.
Well, you know,
Tennessee.
all of those
Tennessee.
states.
Everything south of the Macy Gray line.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
It's all the same.
No, we went down to the, so
passed out behind it.
bend and don't feel. Don't act like you don't know.
I don't know.
I did
not heard it called that.
Well, that's.
Macy Gray, the one who passed out behind a drum kit during one of her concerts.
Did she really?
Oh,
yeah,
Classic Macy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Takes me way back.
Heroin's a terrible drug.
My sister sends me a text. She's like, "Hey, got a couple minutes for call?" I'm like, "Yeah, all right." So give her a call, and she goes, "So we're going to be in Ohio in like 3 weeks." I'm like, "Okay." She goes, "We were going to stop by, but Jose changed his mind, so we're not stopping by."
Who's Jose?
Thanks for the call.
That's her husband.
Oh, okay.
So she's married to a Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So
He's a full Rican.
well,
He's over here stealing our jobs in the military.
no, that's the Mexicans. Mexicans.
That's all the same.
Well, they're Mexicans, not
They're-
Mexicans.
Well, no. There is very much delineation between
Oh yeah, the
Puerto Ricans
I
and
know,
Puerto
Mexicans.
Ricans don't like it when you.
They
One of my
don't-
best
Yeah.
friends is Puerto Rican. I
They
know.
Yeah.
hate it.
That's why I say
Puerto
it.
Ricans are the ones
And
you
they-
throw rolls of paper towels to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Took me a second. I had to remember that one.
So
Obscure reference.
I get it, and she's like, so
It is
we're.
an election year.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Touche.
I said we're going. She's like, so we're gonna go to Kentucky instead. Like we're
Tell
gonna
me
leave
more.
Cleveland because their neighbor.
Because it's Cleveland.
Yeah. Well, their neighbor's sister got married and they got invited to the wedding up in Cleveland. So he's from Cleveland. So they flew up to Cleveland and.
Okay.
So then she's like, so we're going to drive down to the Bourbon Trail because Jose's like, I don't think I'm going to be this close for a while.
Where do they? Where do
They
they
live
live
in
in
Florida. I was about to say, he
Yeah,
has
they
no
live-
clue.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like, how far are they coming from? Yeah.
They live in
Florida.
Florida.
Okay. All right.
So they live in Florida. So he's like, Jose said,
he's
I'm
a
not.
Puerto Rican and he lives in Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, how much more like?
Well, he's
how
not
many more
Cuban.
cliches can you like throw
He's
in?
not
here?
Cuban.
He's not Cuban.
Okay.
That we
I
know
guess
of.
it's a little bit further away. Can't just
I'll say he
hop in a
did.
boat.
He didn't swim there with a little dinghy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And well,
Well, 'cause he was in
it's
the
only 60
water.
miles.
Okay.
Right.
So they're like, so why don't you, can you come down to the Bourbon Trail and meet us down there? I'm like, we're going to literally be at your house the following week.
And?
She goes, okay. She goes,
But-
so are you coming? I'm like, there's a 90% chance we're
And
coming,
you
but
were
let me
like-
talk to Liz.
She was like, she knows who her brother is. So
Yeah.
she was
Right.
like, yeah, let me go to the Bourbon Trail. That'll
She
get my
knew,
brother
yeah.
involved. Yeah, okay.
Well,
down.
and Jose's just, he's been dabbling in it for like the past 6-7 years. And he's like, and I say like,
Are you still
5 years ago, he had
are
like
you-
12 bottles
Are
of
you
Blanton's.
still,
Wow.
still dabbling after 6
well, that
or
was
7
that
years?
wasn't 5. That was
It's not an
2
affair
years
if it's
ago.
been 6 or 7 years. You're
Well-
you're common law at this point.
You start out in something like Maker's Mark or something, and then you just kind of stick to that, and then you start branching out.
Yeah.
And it's not overnight. You don't like go, yeah, I'm a fucking bourbon drinker. You start with one.
A lot of
and
people
then,
do. That's a problem.
No, those assholes are the ones selling the shit.
Yeah, they're
That's
the
what I
ones.
said.
They're
That's
the
the
ones that
problem.
have shelves full of unopened
Yeah.
bottles.
Kinda.
It's a prestige thing.
Don't want to be that guy, but
Yeah.
I did inventory, and I think I got
Oh, geez.
63 bottles, and 50 of them aren't open.
Well, we need
So I
to
take back
rectify
everything I
that.
said earlier.
So, well, most of it's duplicate, so it's fine. They can stay closed until I need to open them again.
I've got them in mint condition. I put it like
Yeah.
with my magic cards.
They're with my Magic the Gathering cards and my Ken Griffey
and my
Jr. rookie
Yu-Gi-Oh,
card.
my Yu-Gi-Oh
Got my
cards,
Ninja Turtle sitting on top.
So we get down there and we hit
my
like
upper deck starters.
I'm trying to explain to Jose like how to do like how we should do this over the
Progress.
next 3 days, because he's like, got to go to Buffalo Trace. He is
He likes
his
to-
love of Blanton's far exceeds his love of his family.
Typical Puerto Rican. Am I right?
He like
Oh.
he gives me shit because he thinks I hate Blanton's.
I'm starting
and
to
I'm
do
like,
slurs.
I don't mind Blanton's.
Like, I
I,
don't-
just don't want to pay the extra $20 for the
I mean, it
name
comes
and
in
the
a cool
bottle.
It
like,
does.
The
but I
holy
don't
hand grenade.
think it's the
Right.
greatest. I don't think it's the greatest thing since sliced
I
bread.
don't either.
It's good. If I see it and I can buy it, I'll buy it, but I will not pay more than what we pay for it here.
No.
Like I won't pay $5 more than whatever it is, the $62 that ends up being after tax.
Right.
So that shit's not happening. He has spent $150 on a bottle
Mortgage.
just so that he fucking had it. So we get down there and we hit Buffalo Trace and we check Buffalo Trace Daily, which is it's a website that allows you to see what they make predictions on what the next day is going to be based on years of historical.
So, like, I guess, hold on, back up. Let me.
Okay.
Hold on just a second. So, like, if you go to I'm intuiting
Yep.
from my context clues that if you go to the Buffalo Trace facility, they have like special stuff that you can buy that day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So
So every
they would
day
normally like sell.
there's so they have 4 bottles that they rotate through on a daily basis.
Okay.
So they always have Buffalo Trace. Your run of the mill
Sure.
Buffalo Trace.
Gotcha.
Then whatever day you either get Weller Special Reserve, which no one wants that fucking cuck shit. That's that green bottle sitting right there. They should be doing the red bottle up there
I'll
in the
take
middle.
Weller Special Reserve, but I'm not paying
Well,
or going out of the way for it.
Right.
well, and that's the thing.
Like if I see it, I'm like, oh, there it is. I know what it is. It's good. It's worth the $22.
The
But
irony of you saying nobody wants that cuck shit
And
and then
like,
pointing
I'll
to the
take
bottle
it.
that you have of it is not
Well,
lost
I
on me.
mean, it's readily available.
They're,
That's the problem.
They're
That's the
predicting
thing.
E.H. Taylor small batch tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's
Martell's
EH. So
basically
Weller,
saying
EH Taylor, Eagle Rare, or Blanton's,
Okay.
and then they predict what it's going to be, and most of the time they are fucking wrong.
I don't think I don't think
It's
I
usually their
realized that
second.
Blanton's was made by Buffalo Trace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it
Albert
was like
B.
some
Blanton
English
was-
shit, like that they had to like ship over here. Which
No,
was
it's
Nope.
not that special.
interesting.
No, it actually is
It's
made
very-
here and shipped over there.
It's marketed so well.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That it's
it was
made
like,
movies like Maverick.
that's
what he's
so
drinking,
that
Maverick.
so not to just interject on your
No.
story, but like something I learned when I was younger was like Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Where do you think that's from?
Wisconsin.
You think it's from like Switzerland,
But it's New Jersey.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like-
I was like, I know it's here in the States
yeah,
somewhere.
I was like, what? My mom and dad were like frustrated. They were
immigrants are coming over here and making ice
I was
cream.
like, nah, man, it's not Dutch.
So,
Goddamn those Frankfurters.
so Blanton's all started as a single barrel, as one of the first single barrel whiskeys, and then sent overseas. Because
there are-
Americans didn't want that. They didn't want a single barrel. They didn't understand it. But Europeans and the Japanese market,
I would say there are
Japanese
blends,
fucking
there
love
are
it. Well-
blends that you cannot get here. You can get in Japan.
he is stepping all over my shit.
Sorry, I didn't know you were going
story.
that way. I didn't know you were going that way.
You
My
don't tell it
apologies.
well. I'll tell it for
So,
you.
so
Martelling me a story.
I am. So Martelle was down there. No, so Blanton's is made. All Blanton's is made at Buffalo Trace. It is all bottled and hand labeled at Buffalo Trace.
Okay, all right.
So and we
learn
we did the
something.
tour and they're like, because of the bottle shape, it can't be like, it has to be filled by hand. We can't run it through the machine. You know, the bottle creates problems and it's creating, all this other shit that make it hard to get. But every bottle of Blanton's comes out of this one building. This building isn't bigger than this shed. Like, it's ridiculous how small the
Which
building
says
is.
that we are underutilizing this space, fellas.
So yeah, we could be bottling Blanton's.
We could be doing our.
I could hide it.
What are we doing here?
oh,
so-
easy.
So, but we have our, our run of the mill Blanton's, the single barrel that we get here. We have straight from the barrel that we can get here, but in Ohio it becomes an allocated bottle. We have Blanton's Gold, that's an allocated bottle. So you're paying $65 for Blanton's single barrel. Blanton's straight from the barrel ends up being about $170. These are all MSRP prices.
Gotcha.
Blanton's Gold is about $130. Those three bottles, so Blanton's single barrel will go upwards to, I've seen it for $250 for a bottle of that shit,
Yeah,
for run-of-the-mill
right, exactly,
bullshit.
yep.
That's at the highest, and usually it runs right around 110 for a
Right.
bottle of that. Blanton's Gold, I've seen up for 250 as well, and that's, like I said, that's 130. And Blanton straight from the barrel, I've seen around 270 at its highest
For resale.
for resale.
Yeah. Here-
But then,
OHLQ has it. Blanton single barrel 75. Blanton's Gold 129,
see, they raised the price of
Yeah.
Blanton single barrel then.
and straight from the barrel is 160.
Okay. Yeah, they just.
Yeah, I was
OHLQ website.
Yeah. Blanton's is now $75.
God, those fucking greedy pricks. So
Which I would
there's-
also do if I had the ability to make money off.
I paid $65
I
for the
wouldn't
two
pay.
bottles
I
I
wouldn't.
bought.
I wouldn't pay $75.
No,
for
I wouldn't pay
Blanton's.
it.
No.
But if I owned that and could charge more,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, they're
For sure.
marking that shit up.
I'm like,
now.
if people are getting 200 in the aftermarket, I'm charging at least 150.
Yeah. So there's a Blanton's red, a Blanton's black, a Blanton's green, and a
Green.
Blanton's silver.
Yeah, I know that I know about all of the different.
Well, so
the different labels. And,
yeah. So apparently what they do is Jose was talking to the tour guide, and he's like, so how does the overseas market work? He goes, we ship it all to Australia. So Blanton's black,
Have the
Blanton's red,
prisoners
and
working on
Blanton's
it.
green all go to Australia and then get distributed to the UK, the EU, and Japan.
Also some irony there that it's now the prisoners that are
Yeah.
like, hey, you remember when you shipped us over here to get rid of us? I got you by the balls now, punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Funny how many times England has sent people to different places and they turned on them.
really
I saw a T-shirt the other day.
treason, treason.
I saw a T-shirt
only
the other
treason
day
if you
that
lose.
said England blew a 13 colony lead.
Yep, I've got it coming. I've got a shirt coming.
I have a friend that's from the UK. He teaches here in America, but has no voting rights, so he's really intrigued in the who's voting for who and why. And he's not nasty about it. He asks genuine questions and smart guy. And but he posted something about how he'd never seen some movie that is like a quintessential everybody must see.
The Patriot.
And no, that'd be great. And I was like, forget the tea. I'm about to throw you in the freaking harbor. It's like, I'm over it. Like, now you're just pissing me off, Sam.
Well, we went to Buffalo Trace 3 fucking times every morning
Oh, jeez.
because
Where were you
Because
staying?
Jose.
So we stayed
At Buffalo Trace.
Yeah,
in
we
the van.
just stayed in the parking lot. No, we stayed in Frankfurt, like right down the street from Buffalo Trace.
Okay, that makes
Monday
sense
to
then.
Tuesday
Well,
night.
I mean, if he's Puerto Rico, like that means he's used to like sleeping in the tent, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
after
then-
the hurricane, I mean,
Yeah, and then and then on Tuesday to Wednesday night we stayed down in
I can't.
Louisville,
my wife watched
Lexington,
Bardstown.
Bardstown.
So we were in Bardstown. So we
Divorce
drove
me.
back up Wednesday, and Tuesday and Wednesday we drove back up. Or no, I take it back. Wednesday we drove back up from Bardstown to go to
Thank you.
Buffalo Trace, Wild Turkey, and then do our Four Roses tour. But Tuesday before we left, we had to go to Buffalo Trace again.
See
So
what
we
they were
ended up-
offering.
I ended up, you'd see what they had, and they ended up having Blanton's the second day, so Jose was just fucking thrilled. And then we had Eagle Rare the third day, and then he met Freddie Johnson.
Wow.
He was like, I hope Freddie's our tour guide, and they were like, your tour guide's gonna be Clay, and he's like, who the fuck is Clay? Clay didn't want to be there. Clay was very like, so welcome to Buffalo Trace. We're going to go ahead and get this tour started. If you have any questions, feel free to interrupt me while we're going on the tour. All right, now we're walking. We're going to go over here to this building now. And in this building, this is where we dump all the barrels and they get finished and da-da-da-da-da from ready to be bottled. Any questions? Yeah, so
That's a bummer.
what's the word on... Yeah, I don't know. Great.
You're killing it.
You're fucking
Way to
amazing.
Go.
Let's
Way to
go.
go, Clay.
You're
Is,
doing
is
great.
Clay your name, or is that like
Is
a
that
euphemism
like the-
for your like
That's
personality?
your soul.
Essence.
Yeah, because you're very just fucking gooey.
Yeah. I want to put you in an oven.
Yeah, so
You're so gooey.
But the Buffalo Trace tour was good. Like seeing Jose fucking like
So on a
Just
scale
go
of 1 to
gaga.
10, like how drunk did you get each day?
not at all.
Pace well. You're good.
I mean, it's
Marathon, not a sprint.
You're doing tasting, so it's just like you're getting like half-ounce pours for a lot of
you
the
didn't
shit.
even get like white girl wasted.
No.
Martelle thought it was a wine taste, so he swished around his mouth and spit it all over the floor.
They actually at Willett, they encouraged that.
Yeah.
Did they?
When we were on the tour, he said, he goes, if there's something here you want, he goes, we have spittoons at every stop that we're going to make. He goes, because we're going to pour something at every stop. He's like, so if you want to just swish and spit, there's the spittoon. If you don't like it, dump it in the spittoon. Like
That's smart.
we have all that stuff sitting around.
Going to puke in the spittoon.
And
You can miss.
have you had pot still? Willett pot still?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did that early on.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
Pretty bottle.
Not a fan.
Yeah, we
Gar-
didn't like
garbage.
it very much.
And again, Jose ridiculed me for not being a fan of Willett's pot still, which I'm like,
Fine.
dude,
Everybody's got different
I
tastes.
said, everybody, I
And
said,
his is wrong.
it just doesn't do anything for me. And he goes, oh, no, it's like, this is one of the best things they make. We finished the tour, and someone on the tour had a birthday. Not me. It was another lady. And he goes, so for your birthday, we've got this. And he pulls out that Willett 8-year that I had posted on the Buckhorn's Facebook page. And he's like, so everybody gets a pour of this. And I'm like, I need to get a bottle
Now
of this.
we're talking.
All of a sudden, Martelle has 4 birthdays a year.
Yeah, all of a sudden, every time I go to Willett,
He's like,
I got a birthday.
honey, it's your birthday. It's your
So-
birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
I asked, I said, so when is this released? He goes, it's not released on a schedule. He goes, we literally have it sitting in a warehouse bottled. He goes, it's distillery only available for us right now. Like, it shows up on OHLQ's website, but he's like, right now it's distillery only available. And it's whenever Drew decides to just bring it out and go put a couple bottles out for sale. I'm like,
Wow.
well, fucking call Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, tell him that Martelle's here and he needs a bottle of this.
Fire Clay. Get Drew in here.
Yeah.
Well, Clay was at Buffalo
was-
Trace,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He was BT.
and he was like, well, Drew's out of town right now. I'm like,
Then he'll never know.
I said, I didn't ask where he was.
I said, call him.
I didn't say go get
I was like,
him.
here's the cool thing about like this age that we're living in now. It's like you don't need to know where a dude is to call him
You just
anymore.
call him and you tell him Martelle's here and he needs a bottle.
Find my.
That's
So-
why these things are called mobile phones.
Yes.
They go with you.
And then we did the Four Roses tour, which it was good, but it was kind of like they don't do a lot of their stuff on site. So like they do their mash bills and everything on site, but then everything is
Shipped out
shipped
somewhere
out
else.
to another facility. Well, they have another bottling facility. So then they take all the barrels, they go to the rick house. From the rick house, they go to the other bottling facility. So there isn't really much to look at unless you want to go swimming in a vat of yeast. And that's about it.
Did you geek out about like the science though? Because the reason I bring it up is because a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, one of my best friends was stationed in England, and I went over there and visited him and stayed for 3 weeks, and we hopped a flight over to Ireland, to Dublin, and we went to the Guinness factory. And I don't drink beer. I wasn't drinking at all then. I still don't drink beer because I think it tastes gross, but
Seal of
I
approval.
went to the Guinness factory, and I thought that was like Kosai for beer. And like for all of you who aren't from Ohio, you're not going to know what Kosai is. That's your
It's a
that's on
Science
you.
museum.
Science
I
museum.
apologize. Go look it up. It's dope. You should
No,
be
it's
here.
fine. They can look it up.
But like, it was amazing. Here was the thing though. Like, they gave you this like cool little paperweight with a little bit of Guinness in it, and there was a tab on it. And they were like, "Hey, when you're done with the tour, you can go up to the gravity bar at the very top, and they'll tear the tab off and give you a free pint." And while we were there was also learn how to pour a perfect pint thing. So my buddy Rob, he's
119 seconds.
all about drinking the Guinness. His wife, who would like the Guinness, was pregnant. His buddy doesn't drink. So he learned how to do the pour, and then he had all three of ours. My buddy Rob was an Olympic athlete, so he had a very fast metabolism, but he had 4 pints of Guinness in like an hour. He was like
4.5%.
on the flight back. It was-
4.5%.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's
It's-
not.
well, and
it's
here's-
it's
well, here's-
lighter than Miller Lite.
Here's one of the other things that we learned about Guinness is it's only made in 2 places. It's made in Ireland and it's
And
made
Baltimore.
in Nigeria.
Baltimore now.
So
they
well,
opened
yeah,
up,
maybe they
opened
that was,
up.
so this was back in like 2007 or 8. When I
Yeah,
was
they
there.
just opened up a facility in
and
Baltimore.
the Nigerian
Prince.
Like, no, Nigeria.
so the Nigerian version at the time was like twice the ABV. And he was like, well, because in Ireland we have to follow like the exact
Yeah.
like this is like
so
they had the lease
intrigued.
like in the floor, like as soon as you walked in, like the lease of the building like was like molded into the floor at epoxy, so you
For
could
a
see
buck.
it. Yeah, so like all of the history was there, and like we don't deviate from any of that. But like in Nigeria, I don't give a fuck. Like make that. And so like what's funny is that to your point of the we ship it to Australia and then they ship it around. Most of the rest of the pubs in like England and Europe are like buying the Nigerian Guinness because they want the stronger.
They want the
shit.
stronger shit.
Fuck,
So,
I can't imagine.
Very,
like,
very. So
Go
the
down
other,
and be like,
the
"Oh,
other
I had
interesting
this
thing
little
about Dublin,
4%,
Ireland
like,
is if you've never been there, you think, oh, Dublin, Ireland, that's like a modern dope city. Like, no, man. Like literally the gravity bar at the Guinness factory was the tallest building and it was 7 stories tall. Yeah. So we're standing up there
like
and
a
I'm like,
skyscraper.
I can see my house in
see
Ohio.
the entire city.
city.
I can see the glens. I can see the sheep on the pasture. Like I was like, is this
running away
this
from that
is
guy.
literally all of Ireland? And they
It's
were
the
like, this is
Matrix.
all of Dublin. And they were like, yeah. And I was like,
Ohio's got a bigger
Columbus
Dublin.
is kicking y'all's ass, man. Like you guys are way behind the curb.
We moved up another spot.
Yeah, it was so
Fastest growth city
anything.
and
Anyways, just
number one in
like
the
you're
food testing
telling me
market.
this story, just
Yeah.
kind of like brought that memory back.
No, that's
Speaking of memories back, I didn't want to interrupt Martelle or you, but I want to commend you because that whole bit you just did about that's the thing about mobile. You can take it with you. It's like very Mitch Hedberg
Oh yeah,
esque.
Well, I was
I used to do drugs.
The way you,
So I used to.
I still
like
do,
my
but
very
I also
first.
used to.
My very first job was selling cell phones, and I remember like talking to my
out of the trunk of
friends.
your car.
No, at T-Mobile back
Parsons
when
Avenue.
like there was no like you couldn't get signal
I got
with a T-Mobile
bar.
phone like 50 yards off the freeway.
Yeah.
And so like
cities
maybe
only.
that's why I'm a good salesperson because I still had to like make those sales.
Yeah.
The
so you
anyways,
just pull over on the
the idea
driving
that like
lane.
how old are you?
40.
Okay.
41.
49.
Okay.
I'm 41.
All
now,
right, so
shit.
like our group of people was literally the last people that had phones where you had to know where somebody was in order to call them.
Yep.
So like everybody who was born like right after us, it struck.
What do you
me
mean
when-
he's not there?
It struck me when somebody called somebody and said, "Where are you at?" And I was like, you're literally the first person to like where that's been
Not
a
know where-
possibility
yeah.
because it's like if you did that before, you were like, bitch, You know
You
where I'm
called
at. You
me at my
called me.
house.
Where did you call me? I'm at the house.
Unless you paged me and
Right,
called you from one of the
exactly.
7 payphones I know
Right.
of.
Yeah. You paged me and
The
I'm
clean ones.
calling you
Yeah.
from Cleveland, right? I'm calling you exactly.
Right.
So, but yeah, so cell
If you had
phones
to
is
dial
like now it's like
1614.
nobody. We don't even. I haven't had a house phone since
Oh, we haven't. We've never had a house phone
2006.
since
The only reason we had a house
2005.
phone
we
is
got
when
married.
the
I've
kids
never
Yeah,
had
I
a
was
house
just
phone.
say. I don't think I've had a house phone since like 2006.
I haven't
Yeah.
had a
Yeah,
house
that's
phone
about
since
right.
2007.
We got married
Yeah.
in 05 and never hooked up.
We don't even have cable anymore. I haven't even had cable for like the last 10 years.
Yeah, I haven't had
it's
cable
wild
for
to think about it.
Just the internets.
So, I wanted
All
to
right.
ask you guys a question, if you don't mind me changing the subject. And
we
like,
came prepared.
Wait, do we,
I did.
Are we going to wrap up one show and do another?
well, I've got 2 questions.
Are
So,
these okay?
and like these are like thoughtful questions.
Oh shit!
But so I want to ask you guys like, and I don't want to. So the questions that I have are, and look, I can tease the questions now, and then like we can have everybody wait until you release the next, and then we can like,
Cliffhanger.
yeah, we can do.
I mean, you can
cliffhangers.
do that.
Let's do a cliffhanger. I like it.
So all right, so then I'll just ask the first question, and that is like, first off, let me preface it this way, just to help frame up the question. Like, I know you're a church guy. Mm-hmm. You're not a church guy, right?
Former.
Former church guy. Are you okay? So in church circles, we hear this like phrase called like "love the sinner, hate the sin," right?
Oh, just to get deep.
Okay. Well, so
We're going to have to bust out the
but
Malort
what
for
that,
this one.
yeah. Well, I brought 2 other bottles to try. So, but what that really is in reference to is separating the person from like the choices or the
deed.
decisions that they make, right?
Okay.
And on the subject of it being an election year, right? The last 8 years have been like ridiculously polarizing, and some people would say it's been before then, but I feel like at least since 2016 for most of the true, right?
Yeah.
But for
Bush.
most of like the
Take me back
centrists
to
and like the
JFK.
moderates, like when Trump got elected, like I think that most center folks were like, okay, like the election between like McCain and Obama was like, okay, and then like
It became very
Romney and
polarizing.
Obama was kind of like, and like unless you were like
I miss Romney.
sort of like, yeah, it's-
All right, hold on.
Bro.
We're going to do this on the next episode.
yeah. So, but like the question is, in like highly polarized times, and like, look, I think we can all agree that like either one of these guys is, and like what this question is going to really like sort of bring out into like harsh reality is that like a 2-party system is garbage, right? So.
You're gonna get me all
and there's
fired
so
up.
many shades in the spectrum that like the fact that we've only got 2 choices is
those are the
junk.
2.
But if you are like, can you, do you, should you separate like the people that you love and care about from the choices that they make,
Okay.
right?
Okay, save
And-
it there.
Yeah.
I think rest it there.
Hey, that's a show. Thanks for listening. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Insta, Google, Toopstagram. We don't do Twitter.
Oh, that's right.
Tune in next
YouTubes.
week.
The YouTubes.
Yeah,
Habits.
tune in next
Will
week
this
for the
be the
Riveting
end
Tale.
of our heroes?
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm Martelle from Mike, Randy, and DJ. We're out.
Peace.